Hello and welcome to the UK Minifigure Collectors YouTube channel, the only channel that focuses primarily on minifigures. Now today I've got something of an unscheduled video. With the postal delays I've had to sort of reschedule everything. So today I'm going to be showing you the WWE Undisputed the board game minifigures, and they came out in 2003. The game itself was actually produced by Jakks Pacific, who were a very well known toy company, and they held all the rights to the toy merchandise from 1996 through to 2009. Now I don't actually have the game myself, I have just the figures, but I have found this picture online, and you can see the layout on the box of how the figures are laid out in the bottom right hand corner. I mean, they certainly do pop, and I know if I saw figures like this in an actual board game, it would probably entice me to actually buy just the game itself just for the figures. Now I have spoken to some friends who've got this game, and they all say the same thing. It's a basic turn-based game. When you land on a square that says match, you choose a wrestler that's actually holding a belt. The aim of the game is to win all 4 belts. But from what I understand, the actual moveset is quite complex, and that's probably the hardest part of the game. So let's start taking an actual look at the figures, shall we? So the very first figure is the game, Triple H. It's really nice sculpting on the face here. It's obviously in his younger days. You can just make out that Triple H mark on his actual trunks. But all the detail is above the neck here. They've really worked hard to get him to look like the older sort of Triple H, like when he was younger. But like I said, there's not much detail everywhere else. It's basically the neck upwards, but they don't need to have it. That's the good thing about this. You know straight away from looking exactly who this figure's meant to be. If I can just try and catch the light properly here, I'll show you the actual maker's mark. If I can't catch it on this one, I'll grab it on one of the others. You can't really see it there. You can make out the bottom one. So Pacific Inc. China. Yeah, it's a really nice sort of sculpt. Let's put that one down. And then no introductions needed. We all know who this one is. Mighty Hulk Hogan. I mean, look at the detail that's gone into this face. He's straining really hard. Hulk still rules on his bandana. Hulkamania on his t-shirt. But again, all the detail is in the neck upwards. I love the way they've caught the hair there, just underneath the actual bandana and like quite close to the back. But again, very simple sort of body sculpt here. It's like not massively over detailed, but it works really well with these figures. Such a cool sort of sculpt on that face though. And these ones are a bit more worn down. I can't quite see these ones. Yeah. Pop him down. And this one is Kurt Angle. So you can see straight away that gold medal that he actually won at the Olympics. Not the best sculpt of his face here, but again, it's quite hard to do when you've got no hair to actually base it on as well. I love the way the hands are sort of ready to hold something, and I believe in the board game there's things like a bin and a chair that they can actually hold on to, but you know, for the actual figures they're not going to make much difference. Again, very basic sort of sculpt. He's standing there sort of, you know, arm outstretched. Now you can actually see the markings on these a lot better. This one says 2002 Jakks Pacific Inc. China. Now that's the actual maker's mark. So made in 2002, released in 2003. And the last one is the American Badass, the Undertaker. This from when he went through that little phase of being like a hero to everyone, even though he was already one when he was the Undertaker, in fairness. I love the detail on the face here. His tattoos are really good as well, the way they've been painted on. I'm not sure if they're quite accurate, but they're quite cool the way they sort of stand out on this figure. And again, another very basic sort of sculpt. Like I say, all the attention is sort of above the neck. 2002 Jakks Pacific Inc. China. So let's have a look and compare size. So it's literally just a little bit bigger than the actual Monsters in My Pocket figure. So about a centimetre. And again about the same with a muscle figure. It's a really good sort of size here. Let's just pop him down and we'll get on with the show reel. So it is worth mentioning that I've actually seen a double pack of these. They're called half pints. I've only ever seen them in the US, but I believe the double packs come as The Undertaker and Triple H, and then Kurt Angle and Hulk Hogan. I have also seen a single pack in the UK, but I didn't actually get the name of them, and I only ever saw them once. I've never seen them since. As these were made for a board game, I'm not surprised they stopped at 4 sculpts. I would have loved to have seen a few more sculpts on these, like maybe a Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, Mankind, just a few of the other characters they could have added. But these are really well sculpted in the face. I'm sure any wrestling fan would love to have these figures. They are really, really nice. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to catch you all again next time.